If you're in the middle of a divorce, you've probably asked yourself this question at least once. Am I making the right financial decision or just the fastest one? Because once a settlement is signed, most of these choices can't be undone. Today, I want to walk you through three of the biggest settlement decisions people struggle with when divorcing and how to think about them before you agree to anything. I'm Donna Cates, a certified divorce financial analyst, and my role is to help people understand what their divorce decisions actually mean for their real lives now, next year, and 10 years from now. I don't tell you what to choose. I help you see the financial consequences of each option so that you can choose with confidence and not from fear. So let's start with the most emotional decision of all for most people, the house. For many people, keeping the house feels like security. It feels like protecting the kids. It feels like holding on to something familiar in a time of massive change. But here's what many people don't fully calculate. The house isn't just the mortgage payment. Keeping the house is usually an emotional decision and a financial one second. As a CDFA, I don't look at whether you can keep the house. I look at what keeping the house does to your cash flow, your liquidity, and flexibility. What I often see is that people underestimate the ongoing cost of ownership, maintenance, repairs, rising taxes, and they overestimate how much breathing room they'll actually have. When I model this scenario, I always ask if one unexpected expense happens, does that entire plan fall apart? A smart decision isn't about attachment, it's about whether the house supports your future or quietly limits it. Another big decision is choosing between ongoing support like alimony or taking more assets up front. This decision is all about certainty versus control. From a CDFA perspective, I look at how long support lasts, how reliable it really is, and what happens when it stops. Support can feel comforting because it's familiar. We like getting that monthly check. But assets are often what create independence. When I run these scenarios for you, I look at whether assets can be structured to replace or reduce reliance on support over time. The smartest choice isn't always the one that feels safest today. It's the one that gives you more options tomorrow. And lastly, lump sum versus monthly payments for those alimony payments. This is one of the most underestimated risk in divorce settlements. As a CDFA, I evaluate this in terms of risk exposure. So monthly payments depend on someone else's future behavior. Are they still earning income? What's their health? Are they employed? Are they willing to comply? When I compare this to a lump sum strategy, I'm asking which option puts you in control. Peace of mind has financial value, and lump sums often provide that if structured properly. Here's what I want you to remember. A settlement that looks fair on paper can still fail in real life. Smart settlement decisions aren't about winning, they're about sustainability. This is where working with a CDFA can make a big difference. I help clients compare multiple scenarios side by side. I help them understand the tax implications of their settlements. I project cash flow after divorce. And I also help avoid emotional decisions that cost you later. Because clarity now prevents regret later. Before you sign anything, make sure you understand what your future actually looks like. If you're listening to this now and thinking, I really don't know if I'm making the right decision. Know that you don't have to figure this out alone. I offer a complimentary discovery call to assess where you are in the divorce process and identify the financial decisions that matter the most before anything is final. And if you'd prefer to start by learning in a supportive, low pressure environment, you're always welcome to join my virtual Second Saturday divorce workshop. It's designed to help you understand the financial side of divorce in plain language so you can ask better questions, feel more confident, and make more informed decisions. Both options are linked below because the divorce process is a journey, but your financial future isn't.